Hello and welcome. It is currently a dark and stormy night out, so I feel like it's a perfect time to maybe do a little Halloween look. I want to do a witchy look with like greens and stuff. Not like a full face of green, but just like a green vibe. Kind of the experimental sort of thing I like to do where I just play. But yeah, it is raining. It is storming, actually. It is windy, rainy. I don't know if I'm going to lose power while I'm doing this, but it's kind of part of the atmosphere. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already put on just some basic foundation. That way I can save time, especially if I don't know that the power's going to stay on for this. We shall see. But yeah, let's just go ahead and dive into color. I don't want to do my eyebrows yet because I think I want to extend some of the color out and I don't want to end up blending out my eyebrows. So, I've got some different greens to work with. I just got this little like palette in my subscription bag, so might play with some of those greens. And then this is another one I got through a subscription. And then this one also has a couple of green shades. I really feel like I'm vibing with like this one, but that's kind of an interesting shade too. So like I said, we're just gonna play. We're just gonna act like it's art, because it is, and just start painting it on. I was thinking about doing an orangey tone on the inside of the eye, but I also really like this color. That's a hard decision. Yeah, let's bring that little like plummy pinky color in just to give it some contrast, I think. So I'm gonna just start with that. Maybe procrastinating just a little bit on the greens. I do know this isn't as pigmented as I was hoping. It's very pretty and subtle, but that is not what we're going for right now. So let me just make it even on both sides. It's almost as good as my mirror, to be honest. Yeah, so that's better. We'll do the orangey full autumnal witch sort of look. Okay, let's see what to dive into first. I think I am gonna, this one's a little darker. Maybe I'll start with this one and build in with the other sort of bright sparkly green I have. Let's go for the big brush. Like I said, I do want to do like swaths of green. This October has gone by just so ridiculously fast though. I'm of two minds about it, because on the one hand, it has just been a summer of an October. It has been hot. It has been unpleasantly hot, actually. Unseasonably hot. Unusually hot. But at the same time, I feel like I have so much build up to Halloween, like in my head, and it's gone by so fast. Like I haven't watched nearly as many scary movies as I wanted to. We did do the Edgar Allan Poe event, which was fun, but yeah, I just feel like we haven't really done very much. It's also just a busy month for me at work, which makes it hard to have the energy to like go out and do more things. But yeah, I am trying to make the most of these last few days really at this point and enjoy myself. I know it's looking like a hot mess right now, but we're gonna just keep going until it looks good. Anyways, actually a lot of my remaining time for October is going to be spent playing video games. One specific video game, which is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, because it has been, I don't even know, it's been years waiting for this game with all of the stuff that's gone on with the development and whatnot. So it's finally here. We haven't played a whole lot, but the few hours that we have played have been quite fun. I am not great at the battle yet. I am learning. It's more nuanced with your specific powers than I'm used to. It's also, well, there's a lot of like stealthiness, I feel like, in this game. It really does lend itself towards that. And the problem is I'm not very good at stealthy. I am more, I probably should have picked like the Bruja clan and just done straight up beating the daylights out of other vampire sort of thing. But I wanted something that had a little bit more, actually I picked one of the hard ones. I did the Benny Hakim? Something like that. I'm enjoying it so far, like I said. Even if I'm getting my butt kicked, I am improving with every battle that I do. So that, I feel, is the important part. But yeah, that is all I intend to do this weekend. Especially because my legs are on fire. I went up and down a ladder over 100 times. Yeah, it was a lot. It was too much. I took a nap when I got home. I was out for hours and I woke up with my legs just throbbing. So, yeah. We have some Advil in our system now, so it feels better. Oh, maybe I'm gonna... It's a vibe. Not sure how much witch look is giving it, but I do have some detailing I want to do to kind of give it a more witchy vibe. I guess we're kind of going like swamp witch here, which I'm not mad about. I have been saying to my coworkers that I'd be perfectly happy to start the swamp witch part of my life at this point. You know, hex anyone who bothers me, live in solitude, not give two flips about societal expectations. That would be the life. Yeah, I might have wanted to do something lighter here, but maybe I can get a highlighting color to kind of pop that out. Like I said, I am going in with very little plan here, so we'll just roll with it. Okay, I want to try something scary. Yeah, don't worry about the eyes yet. We're still doing more here. But I want to try doing, which you wouldn't think I would feel it scary since I do, you know, the dark color with the skull looks all the time, but I don't know, that feels different than like trying to do a makeup that's not well, I say not costumey. This is definitely costumey makeup, but yeah, like the skull, you're like purposely going really dark, carving out cheeks. This is trying to incorporate some green without doing a full face of green. Hopefully this is not looking too sideburn. No, it's definitely much more green on the camera than I'm seeing in the mirror. So that's perfect. I think part of the problem also is I have the very start of cataracts, and one of the first things that happens when they start developing is when you're looking like at a light like I am, it refracts a lot, and it tends to make it very difficult to get both enough light and not too much light at the same time. But I'm coping. It was rough after my initial diagnosis, like accepting that that was happening. But it's not too bad. I'm far from needing surgery yet. It's just been something I've had to adapt to. These are not even. Whatever, we're not going out with this. We're just having fun on a dark, stormy night. So there. Oh, actually, I really like the shape that gave. Good. That's really good for a skull look, a green skull look, which is almost what we've got going on here. I'm trying to decide if I just want to like fill in, but I don't know. That might be a little more than what I'm going for. I do kind of want to bring it down just a little bit though. Maybe not with this big of a brush. Let's go back to this one and let's do like a lighter green for that, I think. Actually, that's really nice blend out color. Yeah. Yeah, something's happening now. But yeah, witch has always been a very classic costume for me. I have pictures from when I was a little kid. I know I've done it as a teenager. Actually, I was really big into pirate for a while as a teenager. I did that several years, including a modern variation of technology pirate, I called it at that point, where I made like a holster and I put like CDs in, and I had my Discman at the time and an MP3 player. Like I had all those sort of things attached to a belt. And actually I won a costume contest because at that time that was extremely innovative for costume look. So yeah, maybe aging myself just a little bit there. Yeah, maybe just this lighter color. Just a little something something. I have kind of like a green toned highlighter that I'm also going to pop on. All right, I feel like all of this still needs more blending. It is not quite as smooth application of color as I was hoping for, but like I said, we'll just keep massaging it until we get it how we want it. Maybe I'm gonna try this sort of warmer toned green, like an olivey green. Oh. Yeah, really what I just want to do is keep layering on the color just to get it, one, not so patchy, but also give it almost kind of some life so it's not just flat color tones. So if you're watching this, tell me what you're doing for Halloween. It's on a Friday, but my husband is going to be working, so I tentatively have some plans with a couple of friends to just chill, watch scary movies, and eat noms. And if that falls through, I'm going to watch slightly less scary movies and eat noms just at home. Maybe do something earlier in the evening with another friend that I have. But yeah, it's hard when your spouse works on a holiday that you really love and is like, oh, well, what do I do now? But like I said, I have some tentative plans, so hopefully that will make up for not having like a big hoopla to do. Alright, I think at this point I can add eyebrows, and that'll help with the look a lot, actually. Just gonna smooth them out a bit. I think I want to do like maybe like a little bit more of an angled up. I know it's still going down, but I'm trying to keep it above where my actual brow is. I feel like this camera situation is working a lot better than the last time I did makeup. We'll know for sure once I get to lip, because that's where I really tend to duck out of the camera really good. I'm actually just using my phone tonight. I didn't feel like doing a big setup. I actually just wanted to make some tea, and I would be playing video games, but I had to turn my computer off, so I was like, you know what? We've been really good about filming. Let's continue to be good about getting stuff filmed and posted. This will be a little later than usual, especially since I don't know when I'll be able to actually work on editing. I might add some black to that because this is feeling a little too warm against the green. It's a little bit better. Alright, I am just going to duplicate this on this side as best as I can, and then I will come back. Alright, we have two eyebrows that are somewhere between sisters and cousins. Anyways, I want to darken right around the eye. I'm trying to decide how I want to do the eyeliner. I don't know that I want to do a wing or if I just want to do something more smoky. So let's start. I actually might go get a pencil and tight line. Well, maybe I'll just... Oh yeah, the powder might work all right. I might need to go get just a regular pencil liner though to put on the bottom, because I'm not sure if my tears are gonna wash away the powder or not. Yeah, that is helping a lot, I feel. Ooh, that's nice and dramatic now. All right, let me just grab this brush and blend. Probably go back and forth between emphasizing and blending just to make sure it's not too harsh, but I want it smoked out, but I want it to definitely be black under the eye. Oh yeah, I already feel like that gave it a whole lot of something more. Wow, that made it pop a whole lot. It's incredible what like the difference between one step and the next can do, actually. Getting a little dark in the corners again. Let me grab this sort of like this pale, sparkly, almost green toned gold. All right, now we have something going here. Yeah, I think I don't know if I want to do a true liner. I think I kind of like the more smoky, messy look for a swamp lit bitch vibe. But what I do want to do is add like some little like lines. Yeah. Some of it's in like the little details. And the nice thing is I don't have to draw perfectly straight lines for this because I actually feel like the little waves to it give it even more of like that feral sort of witch look. Alright, that looks cool. Alright, I might do this now that I have a basic idea what I'm doing. If I can get my butt out of bed early enough, I might do this for work next Friday for Halloween. Maybe just... That's bomb. I love that. Okay. It's really pulling out the green tones in my eyes too. How it looks on various monitors we'll see, but in this lighting on my screen, it's really pulling the gold and green tones right now. Cool. Okay, so let me add mascara, and then I think I kind of feel like the eyes are more or less done. Cool. All right. So for the lip, I know there was that big Beetlejuice trend where you put like a lip color on and then like powder over it. So I kind of want to try that because I didn't do it at the time. So I'm going to do green with one of these like, I'm going to do black with one of these green toned eyeshadows over it. It's been a long week, guys. I'm sorry. Words are hard. So that thing that people do with eyeliner where they make it bigger and bigger and bigger on both sides, I end up doing with lip. And it drives me bonkers because I feel like eyeliner is a lot easier to get off than liquid lipstick. But we're just gonna roll with. I wonder if I want to kind of blend that and make it messy. Like once I do it, there's no going back. Okay, it's super messy. I think what I'm going to do is take some concealer and kind of go back and forth to have a more like blended rather than sharp edge and make it a little less messy. And then we will do the powder tap on. So let me take care of that real fast because I feel like it's going to need some fussing and a sink. So I'll be right back. All right, I think I'm okay with it. I feel like it's the right balance of messy and not like it was a complete smear fest. Okay, let's grab this one. Yeah, let's do this guy here. This one. Alright, I think that works for me. Alright, yes, okay. It's not what I was initially thinking I was going to go for, but I ain't mad about it. Alright, where is that highlighter? Yeah, it's like a white with I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but there is like a slight green shift to it. So I thought that one might be good. I'm gonna have to wash so many brushes. Okay, you can kind of see on the camera. There's like a slight green shift to it. The only unfortunate thing about using green is because I do have red undertones in my skin, so while a green applied directly to an undertone will cancel it out, a green alongside, well, good lord, will enhance it. Alright, am I good now? Good enough, at least. I think I'm okay with this. So now the next step is to toss on an outfit and do like the glamour sort of reveal shots, even though you fully see what's going on here. But yeah, let's go to the full reveal. So this is the look. I had a lot of fun with this. It was a little sketchy when we first started out, but I really think that we came up with something pretty fun, pretty cool. Yeah, I would totally wear this out as like costume. Maybe not even costume. Maybe I would just wear this out because it is definitely a vibe. But yeah, I hope you had fun watching this video. Halloween is very soon as of posting this, so I hope you have a great night. Be safe out there, have fun, and you know, swing by. I will have, I believe, a pumpkin carving video to help you to relax in peace after your spooky adventures. But anyways, I hope to see you then. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.